Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to see you guys today. I hope that the wind isn't too noisy, but it's pretty nice outside today. So I thought I should record outside because I know that you guys really enjoy seeing like the outside of my, outside as opposed to just being inside. Anywho, I feel like that was a bit of a long-winded intro, so welcome. If you are new or just stumbling across my channel, hello, my name is Ali and I am an Aussie chick who loves to crochet. I can knit as well, but my love is crochet. I live on the east coast of Australia with my hubby and our 3 boys and our dog Ruffles, which, because I'm outside, it's also very possible that he's going to make an appearance today. But anyway, I wanted to jump on and say hi. I know it's been a little while. I feel like I say that, or I preface every video with I'm so sorry I haven't been here for a little while, but sometimes life is a little bit crazy. But it is Sunday here today. It is the 27th of September. And Sundays are literally my favorite day of the week. And so I wanted to jump on and do a podcast before I continue on with my self-care Sunday and just getting prepped for the week ahead. So, as far as finished objects go, I do have one, but I have already gifted it to the lovely resident at my work. So I'm pretty sure I spoke about it in the previous episode, but I made a gorgeous little cardigan for a little boy that is due to be born in December. So I made it the 6 to 12 month size so that next winter in Australia it'll fit in perfectly. So I will insert some pictures here. Was super cute. If you watched my previous episode where I spoke about my little wool warehouse order that I put through, that yarn that I used was from that haul. So all the information as far as what yarn it was, because I didn't keep the ball band, and because I've gifted it already, I have no clue. So let's chit chat a little bit about whips. I've got 2 things on the hook and I am just about to cast on a pattern test, which is very exciting. So I have got a little error. So let's fix that as well. But so I will chat a little bit about what I'm working on. I'm working on a cardigan, of course, right? You guys know how I love my cardigans. So I am working on a classic V-neck raglan cardigan. This is going to be a gift for a little boy that is due to one of the lovely ladies that I work with. So again, this baby's due to arrive in December. And so I've made the 6 to 12 month size. I've just turned the sleeve inside out because I'm just adding the sleeve on now. But super cute. Have a look and see how the color is pooling. So this is another ball from my wool warehouse order that I put through, which I spoke about on my last episode. So this is Stylecraft Baby Double Knitting and it's Wonder Soft, and the colorway is Jack Horner and it's premium acrylic, but it is so soft. So it's very traditional boy colors. But like I said, so that's what it looks like when it's crocheted up. So it looks really nice how it is pooling, the color pools, and I've not done any color control. It's just how it's come out. So this is the front. And so, yeah, I'm really loving it. It's a 4.5mm hook, and I use the pattern by Rosy Cheeks Handmade, which I will link to her. I don't actually know if she does have a podcast or something. I don't think she does, but she's on Instagram, so I will leave that handle. I'll put the handle up here now so you can go and follow her. She is lovely. I totally only hang out with cool and lovely people. Anyway, so she has got another pattern that is due to be released. I'm just undoing my amigurumi because I realized that I've made a little error. So she has got a brand new pattern coming out, and I am so excited. I get to pattern test it. So the pattern is a DK weight baby cardigan or baby sweater for you guys living up in the northern hemisphere. It is very, very cute. It's got bobble stitches and yeah, really, really cute. I'm excited to see how it works up. And yeah, so we'll see how that kind of goes. I don't know how this is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so just leave that still a bit connected there so that I know. Don't you hate when that happens? Anyway, a little bit distracted, sorry, just trying to do now two things at the one time. So like I said, it's a DK weight pattern, and I went through my stash and I remembered that I had ordered a absolutely divine skein of yarn from Stitchcraft and Wizardry, which is the beautiful Anna and her husband Mike. They are Aussie dyers, so that's really awesome. They are in WA, and they literally they have the colours that blow my mind away. So let me just, there we go. So I caked up this absolutely divine skein of DK weight yarn, and it is all sorts of gorgeousness. It's all sorts of like blush pinks and little splashes of mustard and all really beautiful, beautiful colours. And their base, their DK weight base actually has silk in it. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how glorious this yarn is. So I hooked up a gauge swatch. So I'm going to do the newborn size. I'm testing the newborn size, which is super lovely. And basically I'm going to tuck it away for a grandbaby, or because like that's years away, friends, grandbabies, but I'm not having any more babies of my own, and I know this is an absolutely beautiful skein of indie dyed yarn. So it is all sorts of gloriousness. It's superwash merino. It is actually, the colorway is called Ginny's Last Dance. So it's from the Harry Potter collection or Harry Potter movies. Now I'm actually not a Harry Potter fan, but I just love the colorway. So so I'm going to hook this up, and I am going to tuck it away for either grandbabies, or we have a bonus daughter that we've been blessed with, and she is getting married in December. And so perhaps I will pop it away for either grandbabies, or she might have a little girl, and then I will gift her a gift of this little cardigan. So the reason that I am keeping it for something super special is because it is indie dyed yarn, so it is more expensive than commercial yarn, but also because it's superwash wool, you actually need to know how to care for it. So you can't put it in the dryer. You're sort of probably best to hand wash things and whatever. So it's super special nonetheless. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm really looking forward to hooking on it today. I will get started on that a little later. So the last project that I am working on is a little amigurumi bunny. It's the Mia the Rabbit by Sarah D Crochet, which I will pop her Instagram handle up here. She has got so many gorgeous little patterns. I love all of them. And I am using indie dyed DK weight yarn. I think I showed this on the last episode, but this is another skein from Stitchcraft and Wizardry. Yes, I love them. And it is their DK weight. The colorway is called Peter Rabbit, and it's so lovely. So I have not actually ever worked up amigurumi with indie dyed yarn before, but it's super soft and squishy. So this is just going to be a little stash project that I've got that I keep, and hopefully I'm sure that I will find somebody to gift it to. I usually try to keep a stash of like a girl and a boy bunny in case somebody I know is having a baby, but I got a little bit slack and I haven't replenished my stock, so I'm kind of doing that in between the baby sweaters. But now I've got a pattern test, and that actually does need to be on the hook, so I'm going to get onto that this afternoon. So that's pretty much all that I'm working on. I am, I guess, being a little bit more mindful about what I actually work on, which it's so weird because I think I've spoken about this before in a previous episode. Sometimes you kind of just get a little bit excited about what everybody's working on, that you start working on that, and it may not be actually what you want to work on or whatever. But because I guess my work schedule is pretty full, I've become very, very good at blocking out time and being really deliberate. Most days, I still get a reasonable chunk of crochet or crafting in. So one of the ways that I do that is I am very good at meal prepping, or I try to do a bit of a bulk cook on the weekend, just to get a little bit prepared for the week. And so then it's not as labor intensive to get dinner on the table in the evenings. And then once dinner is cleaned up and sorted, I tend to flop on the couch and watch some YouTube. I try to get at least an hour or so in each evening after work before I'm exhausted and just need to fall into bed. But by doing those small little blocks of time, I'm still getting in my crafty time. And so that's really, really important for me and my mental health. So so that's definitely what I've been doing. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, Sundays are my favorite day of the week. Up until recently, I was actually working a whole weekend a fortnight, and since I've actually dropped Sundays, so that frees up my schedule a little more, which is really, really important. But so Sundays have ended up being my favorite day of the week. And so it's kind of like my reset time. So in the morning we go to church, and more often than not I am on the worship team. I am the worship team leader at my church, which is such a privilege that I am so humbled to be able to do. So that tends to be the first half of Sunday, which is great. We get to spend some time with our church family and doing a little bit of life and getting filled up. to then go out in the week and, you know, live our purpose, which is super cool as well. So then tends to be after church. So because of the restrictions, we are not able to have morning tea together anymore. We can't have any sort of food or any real, we can't do that after church. So church tends to finish a little earlier, which there's the blessing in that then I tend to duck off and do some grocery shopping to get a little bit prepared for the week, and then I come home and I meal prep a little. I try to get a little bit prepared, like I said, do some bulk cooking, get some things sorted, so that the rest of my week tends to be a little bit easier and not as labor intensive, which is very awesome. And then I try to have a beautiful hot bath with bath salts or bath bombs or essential oils, some sort of something that really signifies slow. An opportunity for me to slow and just really be very aware of my breathing, and just really pare it back, like pull it back to the basics. So that tends to be on Sunday afternoons, and then I hop into my PJs super early, and I make a cup of tea and sit and I just crochet for a few hours before I get dinner sorted and everything, and it literally just helps to reset my focus, helps to bring me back to just center, and I feel like I'm so much more productive and relaxed and contented during the week by having that Sunday afternoon reset. So I really wanted to record a video today, just a little chit chat video, but also a video where I can encourage you to look at how you can take a day or a half a day or whatever that looks like for you and really reset. When we do that regularly, it means that we're able to really listen into where we need to be and what we need to be doing. It's an opportunity, like I use it as an opportunity to really sit with God and see, what He has for me at that particular time and what direction I need to be going in. And also it just helps me to refocus and plan for the week ahead, and to be able to enter into my week not rushed, not feeling exhausted, not feeling like I'm behind the 8 ball, really helps me to just smash out an amazingly awesome, centered and focused week. So it still allows for me to be creative, because for me, if I am not creative and using my creative outlet every day or most other days, I really feel it and I really start to struggle. And so for me, that is really important. Like I mentioned, this is Mr. Ruffles. You're going to say hello to our friends? Say hello. So it's really important for me to reset. Ruffles, look, over here. Look, over here. Look. Ruffles. Well, he just wants to snuggle Mama, which is fine. Ruffles. Oh, there he is. He said hello real quick. Hey. So that's just one of the things that I do to help get myself ready and centered for the week ahead. It's really important for me to, like I said, take some time to be creative, because crochet and yarn and all the crafty things really helps to reset my mood and my thoughts, and helps me to kind of recenter and sort of, it's just one of my non-negotiables. So I hope that crafting and crochet and knitting and being creative in that space is obviously one of the reasons that you followed me and that you have found your way to my channel. So that's awesome. So I hope that this video, of course, finds you well, and that you have an amazingly blessed week. Until next time, happy making. Don't forget to have a great day, and I will chat with you guys again really soon. See ya.